is equal, less, or more, and give a very brief reason. Okay? Give a very brief reason. So your question is, NCKU, during depolarization of an action potential, how does the extracellular fluid sodium concentration change relative to the intracellular sodium concentration? Equal, less, or more, give a short reason. During depolarization of an action potential, how does the extracellular sodium concentration change relative to the intracellular sodium concentration? Equal, less, or more, give your reasons.
It's still more than intracellular, and because the positive charge is more inside the cell, so the sodium can come inside.
Still more outside, you're saying?
Yeah.
The reason?
Because the positive charge, because the equilibrium.
The positive charge is what? Sorry.
Because if the sodium go inside the cell, and it will produce positive charge inside.
Answer is wrong. Yes.
Equal. The reason is because the sodium involved in action potential is actually a very small amount in compared to the total sodium.
Is equal to the inside. Outside is equal to
equal.
Outside equal to inside. You say equal. Outside is equal to inside.
Yes, after the action.
Answer is wrong. Yeah. The answer actually, what he said is correct, but the explanation is wrong. It's still the more, because the amount of ions, cation ions that contribute to a single action potential is actually very small. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. Okay, second question. At the renal proximal tubules, reabsorption of chloride is passive. How is this achieved? At the renal proximal tubules, reabsorption of chloride is passive. How is this achieved? Briefly, yeah.
Okay, so in the proximal convoluted tubule, the sodium chloride is reabsorbed accompanied with water, and this is caused, and this is by the ATPase on the basolateral membrane of the tubule cells, and it will trigger the difference of the sodium gradient.
Answer is wrong. Yes.
At the proximal tubules, and the sodium and water isoosmotic reabsorption cause the chloride concentration in the tubules increase. So this concentration gradient causes the chloride to reabsorbed.
That's correct. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, third question. State the vascular effect, VASCULAR, vascular effect mechanism that accounts for the blood pressure change in Addison's syndrome. State the vascular effect mechanism that accounts for the blood pressure change in Addison's syndrome.
In Addison's syndrome, the mineralocorticoids in the kidney, they are less, and that will decrease the production of aldosterone, decrease angiotensin II, and that prevents vasoconstriction, and that leads to decreased afterload and decreased BP.
Answer is wrong.
Decrease in TPR.
Sorry, decrease in?
Decrease in TPR.
Answer is also wrong. So the question is on the vascular effect, and it's specific to the lack of the cortisol, the lack of the permissive action of cortisol. So it's not responsive to your vasoactive agent. Yeah. Okay, question 4. Yeah. Audience, please. Thank you. Name the growth factor for platelets. And 2, state its major site of synthesis. Name the growth factor for platelets and state its major site of synthesis.
Thrombopoietin and in liver.
Thank you. Correct. Okay. Your question is SMMU, is it correct? Yeah. Name the pressure, is singular, just one pressure. Name the name of this pressure. Name the pressure when you multiply it with the filtration coefficient gives you the glomerular filtration rate. Name the pressure, singular, just one pressure, when multiply with the filtration coefficient gives you the glomerular filtration rate.
The net filtration pressure.
That's correct.
Thank you.
Okay, just check your bells. Okay, thank you. Okay, you ready? NCKU, your question is, at the functional residual capacity, FRC, in a person standing, why is the transpulmonary pressure higher in the apex compared to the base of the lung? At the functional residual capacity, FRC, in a person standing, why is the transpulmonary pressure higher in the apex compared to the base of the lung?
Would you repeat the question?
Okay, last time. At the FRC, functional residual capacity in a person standing, why is the transpulmonary pressure higher in the apex compared to the base of the lung? Okay, right. I think we'll hold on. Yeah, okay, we'll just let him continue quickly, and then and then we will let you. We might let you respond. Yeah, okay, yeah, finish it. Yeah.
Because when you're standing, there is a gravity effect that cause the air downward the base of the lung. So when you're standing, the transmural pressure is lower in the apex of the lung.
Answer is wrong. Yes, okay, carry on. Yeah, I think we'll let you. Yeah, carry on.
It's because at the apex, the intrapleural pressure is more negative, so the transpulmonary pressure is more positive at the apex. So
that's correct. That's correct. Okay, second question to An Hui, is it? Am I correct? Yeah. Okay, audience, please state. Do you do exercise? Do you do exercise? You do. That's good. This question is for you. Yeah. Yeah. State the mechanism for hyperemia at the end of your training effort in pushing against the wall for 15 seconds. State the mechanism for hyperemia at the end of your training effort in pushing against the wall for 15 seconds. Okay.
After exercise, the vasoactive and vasodilating substance will be increased in our vessel. It will causes vasodilation of vessel and it will lead to hyperemia.
That's correct. Yeah. Okay, from Nepal, yeah, we can recognize you by your, yeah. Is there a name for this?
Yeah, it's called Badgaule cap.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah. Right. You look nice in that. Yeah. In intestinal epithelial cell, what provides the potential energy for the entry of amino acids across the luminal membrane into the cells? In the intestinal epithelial cell, what provides the potential energy for the entry of amino acids across the luminal membrane into the cells?
There is an enzyme ATPase at the basolateral membrane, and it removes positive ions out of from the basolateral membrane towards the blood, due to which the amino acids are co-transported with the sodium through the luminal membrane into the cell.
So we just want what is the potential energy at the luminal membrane. Can you shorten the answer?
Sorry?
The answer we want is what is the potential energy at the luminal membrane?
The value?
No, the name of the potential energy. What provides the energy? We don't want you to describe the whole.
Yeah.
Okay, what is this potential energy at the luminal membrane that transports amino acid into the cell?
Concentration gradient?
Sorry?
Concentration gradient of the amino acids, of the sodium ions.
Of the sodium, that's correct, yeah. Okay, your question is UI. Two short answers here. During a meal, name the two gastric enzymes. One, the enzymes that secretes hydrogen ion, and two, the enzyme that contributes to the alkaline pH of postprandial venous blood. Let me repeat. During a meal, name the two gastric enzymes. One, the enzyme that secretes hydrogen ion. Two, the enzyme that contributes to the alkaline pH of postprandial venous blood.
For the first one, it is hydrogen potassium ATPase, and the second one is carbonic anhydrous.
That's correct. Okay, the fifth question in this second cycle, two short parts. How many central excitatory synapses are involved in one, stretch reflex, and two, the Golgi tendon reflex? Let me repeat. How many central excitatory synapses are involved in one, stretch reflex, and two, the Golgi tendon reflex?
In stretch reflex, there is one excitatory synapse, and in Golgi tendon reflex, there are two excitatory synapses.
Your answer is wrong.
In stretch reflex, there is one excitatory synapse, and in Golgi, it is one too.
Okay, your answer is correct. Hold on. Young man, UI? UI? Oh, UGM, sorry. UGM, can you tell us why you say one for the second answer? Just tell our audience for education.
I'm sorry, I forget the question.
Oh. Okay, why is there one excitatory synapse for Golgi?
It's because in stretch reflex,
Golgi.
In Golgi,
Why is there one?
in afferent fiber, an afferent fiber will give excitatory to spinal interneuron.
Interneuron, right? Okay, right. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, the last cycle in this third session. Okay, your question is, audience, please. Thank you. Yeah. In positive water balance, why is the hyperosmolarity in the renal medullary interstitium only about half the maximum achievable osmolarity value? In positive water balance, why is the hyperosmolarity in the renal medullary interstitium only about half the maximum achievable osmolarity value?
I think it's the positive water balance decrease the ADH level, and the ADH is contribute to the cortical papillary osmotic gradient.
How does the ADH contribute to that?
Because the ADH will first increase the urea transporter 1 in the medulla and lead to the urea site recycling, and the second is the ADH will increase the sodium chloride reabsorption in the thick ascending limb.
That's correct. Very good. Okay. Your question is, during the fasting month, also called Ramadan in the Muslim calendar, the plasma state the plasma gastrin level, okay, high, low, or normal, and name the paracrine whose action accounts for this level. Let me repeat. During the fasting month, state the change in the plasma gastrin level, if any, and name the paracrine, P-A-R-A, paracrine whose action accounts for the plasma gastrin level.
I think the plasma gastrin will increase, and the paracrine that will stimulate is the some understanding?
Answer is wrong.
So in fasting, there is in the gastrin level will be low due to increase in somatostatin. It is the paracrine, somatostatin.
That's correct. Yeah. Okay. Third question. Okay, cooperate. So the members behind, companions, please cooperate. Yeah. Audience in front, also please cooperate. Yeah. Okay, the two short answers. State the change to the sodium balance in these two situations. One, after a blood donation. Two, after exercise sweating. Repeat. State the change to the sodium balance in these two situations. One, after a blood donation, and two, after exercise sweating.
After blood donation, there is decrease in volume of the fluids in the body.
We just want you to tell us the change to the sodium. Don't have to describe anything. Yeah.
The sodium balance will remain the same in both conditions due to feedback mechanisms.
Will remain the same to both conditions in feedback mechanism. Answer is wrong.
After blood donating, the sodium concentration will decrease. And after blood donation, the sodium
Okay, we need a quick answer.
Yeah.
You press the bell.
After donating blood, the sodium concentration will unchanged, and after exercise, the sodium concentration will decrease.
Answer is wrong. Yeah. The question is on not sodium concentration but sodium balance. Yeah. So in both cases, you have lost body fluid. So both will cause negative sodium balance. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fourth question to UGM. Okay. Two short answers. In pulmonary alveolar capillary block, BLOCK, which physical law explains the abnormal rate of oxygen transfer? The second part, name the abnormal parameter involved. In pulmonary alveolar capillary block, which physical law explains the abnormal rate of oxygen transfer? Second part, name the abnormal parameter involved.
The first one, the principle is Fick's law. The second, the diffusion lung capacity.
The what, sorry?
Diffusion lung capacity. Diffusion lung capacity.
Answer is wrong. Yes?
I think the first one is Bohr's law, and the second one is because of the partial pressure difference of the oxygen and carbon dioxide.
Answer is also wrong. Yeah, the first one is correct, Fick's law, and the abnormal parameter is the increased diffusion distance because of the, yeah, okay, yeah. You gave the DLO too, yeah, okay. Okay, last question in this third cycle. Okay, SMMU. Okay, your question is, in the graph showing Starling's law of the heart, okay, in the graph showing Starling's law of the heart, if both the x and y axes are flow rates, FLOW, if both the x and y axes are flow rates, name them. In the graph showing Starling's law of the heart, if both the x and y axes are flow rates, name them.
For the x-axis, flow rate is Werner's return, and for the y-axis, the flow rate is stroke volume.
Answer is wrong. Yeah.
The x-axis is venous return. The y-axis is cardiac output.
That's correct. Yeah, both are flow rates, so the stroke volume is. Yeah. Okay, we have a winner, UGM, I think. Yeah, congratulations, and thank you, teams, for taking part. Okay, let's ask the fourth. Is it fourth session? Yeah. Fourth session.